Hey guys, in this month's Disney Rewind, we're going to be talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi. So, before we head into our thoughts and our feels on Obi-Wan Kenobi, there are definitely going to be some spoilers, most likely, in this video. Not just for the show, but I mean, just for all of Star Wars, I guess, especially with the prequels. So yeah, if you're just not caught up with Star Wars, you might want to steer clear of this video. So, Stephanie, how did you feel about Obi-Wan Kenobi? Because it was a long time coming.
I loved it.
Yes.
It was very entertaining. It was easy to follow. Had a lot of deep stuff going on for Obi-Wan. I liked that there wasn't too many characters going on, if you think about it, compared to, like, Mando and stuff like that. I like that it was this was Obi-Wan's show, not Obi-Wan and like 10 other people.
Yeah, like poor Boba Fett. It turned into the Mandalorian show on Boba Fett.
So, yes, I thoroughly enjoyed Obi-Wan.
I think this is a show we've been waiting for, like, what, 20 years, Stephanie? Because for the longest time, there has just been so many rumors and people just desperately wanting an Obi-Wan movie. Because that was the thing for a while, was a movie before Disney Plus came into existence. And yeah, it's like, this is what we've been waiting for like 20 freaking years. And I think it was satisfying. I was pretty satisfied with it. I think it went in like directions I wasn't really expecting it to go in, because I think I had like all these grand ideas and notions and stuff, and it went in I think a totally different direction than what I was expecting, but it's like I still liked it. I liked it because it went somewhere I wasn't expecting it to go. But yeah, I love seeing the return of Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. He's great. Say what you will about the prequels, because I know a lot of people hate the prequels and whatnot. We love the prequels.
This is a house of love for the prequels.
Yes, let's get that out there. We love the prequels, okay? Yes, there are issues and problems, especially Attack of the Clones. Let's not talk about Attack of the Clones. But still, we love the prequels either way, despite the flaws. But the thing is, unanimously, most people, even the people who did not like the prequels, pretty much everyone is in agreement that everyone loved Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. So, yeah, this is his chance to really shine. He gets to be in a starring role. And what I liked about with Obi-Wan, I mean, it's like he's almost suffering like from PTSD almost. In a weird sort of sense.
I think guilt is mostly what it is. It's not PTSD.
It's a combination.
Guilt.
It's a combination of a lot of stuff.
Because he feels like he failed Anakin, which is what we get to at the final episode. He feels like he failed him, and that everything is his fault. That he should have been able to see 10 steps ahead and been like, I could have prevented it.
Yeah, it's like he feels a lot of guilt and I think shame about that. And then, because why I kind of throw in the PTSD thing, just to the complete annihilation of the Jedi Order too. That he saw a lot of people get brutally killed, friends and colleagues and whatnot, and the younglings. So yeah, I really like that, like really just a deep dive exploration into his mental state. He's not in a good mental place at all. in this whole thing, he feels, a lot of guilt and shame, like I could have stopped this. And yeah, at the start of the show, he thinks Anakin is dead, correct? Because then he is shocked when he gets that reveal that Darth Vader is Anakin, right? Because I was always under the assumption he kind of knew Anakin was Darth Vader, but I guess not. That's the moment he does find out that is Anakin, that he's alive, I guess. Because he's like, oh my god. Because he has that moment where he just really tenses up and freezes up. Like, he has that moment of, like, panic almost and shock.
I felt like Ewan McGregor, like, slid back into his role perfectly. Like, he still had, he was able to still get, that tone Obi-Wan had. He's got that tone. And yeah, it just felt like he just perfectly slipped back into character.
Yeah, he slipped great back into character. Like, there wasn't a disconnect there at all. Because sometimes when someone revisits a character after so many years, you can kind of see that disconnect and they don't feel like the same character. There's something off. It's like you can't quite figure out.
They kind of recreated it.
Yeah, it's like you can't quite figure out what it is that feels off. But, like, I think he slid back in there really great. But, like, still, like, there has been, like, a 10-year gap there. Like, this is the Obi-Wan 10 years later, Like, this is how he would act and behave and whatnot. Like, he balanced that out really nicely, getting right back into character and how this character would behave 10 years from that last movie and whatnot. So, a big shocker with this show was Princess Leia. Did you expect Princess Leia at all?
No. All they talked about was Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
And Hayden Christensen.
Hayden Christensen.
Like, we knew that.
And Owen. I just lost his name. Why? I just lost his name. The guy who plays Owen. Oh my god, I just lost his name, Stephanie. Because he's a big actor. He's a big actor. Oh my god, I just lost his name. Either way, that, you know, there was that big set of actors. Because I knew Adira Varma was going to be in it. Rupert Friend was going to be in it. You know, I knew kind of the big things. Yeah, Princess Leia is the Baby Yoda.
And they tried to trick you into thinking it was going to be about Luke.
Luke, yeah.
And Luke was in the first episode?
Last episode. And very briefly. Which I liked. I liked that he was only in it very briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Princess Leia was like the Baby Yoda of this show. Because, you know, Mandalorian Season 1, Episode 1, Baby Yoda just pops up there at the end. No one knew about Baby Yoda. Same with Princess Leia. That was my favorite out of everything in this whole show. As much as I still liked all the stuff with Obi-Wan and Anakin, I think for me, I really love that relationship with Obi-Wan and Leia more than anything. That was kind of the big surprise for me that I found myself like kind of emotionally getting into.
Yeah, because then it just helps a lot with A New Hope, because you're like,
why
does she know him?
Why is he her only hope?
Why does she have how does she have a connection? Because she obviously had to have met him for her to get in contact. So
because
and now this shows that they had a good bond.
Yeah, because
that's why she calls out to him.
Yeah, because she downright in that first movie, she turns on R2. She's sending out that message saying, "Hey, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Come save me." You know, so I like that kind of fills in that. You know, it's just something tiny, but it makes sense. You know, the show made it make sense, in my opinion, at least. Yeah, they were just so cute together. Oh my god.
Her little hands.
Oh my god.
I was obsessed with her little tiny hands.
She was so tiny. She was so tiny.
They would sit there and they'd like do something and she'd hold her hand out to her.
Oh
my god, so cute.
Yeah, she was such a great actress too. Oh my god. You know, sometimes little kid actors are hit or miss, but she was great from start to finish. There was never like a moment where I was like, nah. You know, her performance, Jesus, that was great. I mean, I believed her. I bought that this was a little spunky Princess Leia.
Yeah, because it like all of a sudden I was like, wait, aren't we on Alderaan? And I was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I like that too. I liked seeing Alderaan. This is the first time we've seen Alderaan, isn't it? Is it this? I mean, I don't know if it's happened in the cartoons. Has it happened in the cartoons?
There's so many. I'm sure it has.
As far as I know,
they have been there.
As far as I know, just from the live action stuff, this is the first time I think we've seen Alderaan before he gets blown up. And yeah, I love seeing the return of Jimmy Smits. Oh my god, he looks so much older.
He did.
He looks so much older. Like, Ewan McGregor looked older too, but like, he has aged very well. And Jimmy Smits, I think Jimmy Smits has aged kind of well in his own way, but I think he's a lot older, ain't he? Ain't he a lot older?
I think he was older.
I think he's quite a bit older. But yeah, he's looking like really, like a lot older now. Yeah, he came back. The guy who played Owen came back. Why have I forgot his name?
Something Edgerton?
Joel Edgerton.
Okay.
That's it.
I was like, I got Edgerton, but I can't get his first name.
Yeah, I love seeing Joel Edgerton come in. That was just so funny because, you know, back when that movie came out, and, I mean, no one knew who the hell Joel Edgerton was. You know?
Was Baru the same chick?
Yeah, that was the same actress,
right.
Jim Baru.
Yeah.
How do we feel about Hayden Christensen coming back?
Fantastic.
I wish they could have given him more to do.
Yeah, I do. I do hate that.
I don't know.
I thought this was our redemption time for Hayden Christensen. You know, like I thought, oh, he's gonna have like a big arc, or you know, be shown a lot. But yeah, like he was barely shown as just himself, and I was slightly disappointed. But like, I see that they didn't really have room to keep him himself.
It felt very safe to me. I felt like Disney was playing it safe. Because I don't know if they were worried, because there's so many people who didn't like Hayden Christensen's performance. I felt like they were catering, this may sound mean, I felt like they were catering to that group of people who hated Hayden Christensen, and they were trying to put him in there as less as possible. You know?
Yeah.
That's what it kind of felt like.
Like they were like, we want to put him in, but we don't want the whiny fan people to go all off because he's got a big role.
And I really was looking forward to a lot more Hayden Christensen. I was really upset that he wasn't in there as much, because when he was like that one part that was like a flashback to him and Obi-Wan training, like I thought that was great. Like I thought his acting was really great. You know, what little was there, you know, that I could judge from, because even then they weren't giving him much dialogue. I thought his performance was great there, and I loved that back and forth with him and Obi-Wan. And then, yeah, even the very final episode when his Darth Vader's mask gets split in half and there's Anakin there, you know?
Because he kept his acting, like, he kept his tone the same for the flashback, but then you notice that then he, like, went all out for that final episode when he was talking to Obi-Wan. Because now he was supposed to be a different character. Now he was, you know.
Seriously, okay, we gotta talk, I know we're skipping around all over the place here. We gotta talk about that very final moment with Anakin and Obi-Wan, though.
I'm sure if I was watching that by myself, I would have cried.
Stephanie, I was over there about to cry. Yeah, if I had been alone, because I was getting pretty teary-eyed. I was trying not to sniff. I was like, I was getting pretty, oh my god, if I had been alone, oh boy, I would have had to stop and pause and get me a tissue.
Man, I bet, because we went through a marathon before, remember, of like the prequels and stuff, and then we got to the third episode, and it was kind of like,
it wasn't like emotionally sad.
I wonder if we went through the 3 of them and then went into Kenobi.
Oh, I know. Oh, that'd be so good.
If that would really get you teary-eyed, because like watching them in a row like that got me sad, and then I bet if you tag that along, it'd really be a kicker.
Yeah, oh my god, that was the scene and moment we needed for the whole season, was that final battle between Obi-Wan and Anakin, because once again, it's been 10 years. Obi-Wan, he's not been training, he's not been using his Force abilities, he's not been using a lightsaber for 10 years. I mean, he's just been in the cave, he's been looking after Luke. Of course, he's weaker, and like mentally and physically, and I liked kind of that gradual build-up.
Yeah, he grew.
I like that gradual build-up of Obi-Wan getting his strength back. I think getting his confidence back.
Yeah.
You know, and I think the thing too, he needed to let go of his guilt and shame, because I think that's what was also holding him back.
And it was good that he ran into people who needed help.
Yeah.
Because that encouraged him more, because it was like,
he has something to fight.
Yeah, he realized there was something.
This is the
there
monster.
Was more that needed
this is
to
the
be
monster
done.
that he has created, in a sense.
Okay.
So
he still had to protect Leia as well.
So I love that build up of him getting that confidence and strength back, because he's so weak and pitiful. Those first couple episodes, he can't even fight back. And it's like, I love that badass Obi-Wan by the end. It's like, this is Obi-Wan. You know, he's lifted up all the rocks.
Oh, the stuff. I don't know why. The rock thing was like so amazing.
Oh my god, yeah. But yeah, I love, and like, he finally lets go of that guilt and shame. Like, it's like, it was my fault in a way, but not really. You know, the Anakin, he let himself get lost to the dark side. You know, I did as much as I could to keep him in the light. You know, that can only go so far with that, and he had to be comfortable with that at the end of the day, to be happy with himself. And like, Anakin's gone. I can't. There's nothing I can do for him anymore. You know. Oh, yeah. And then Anakin's like, Anakin Skywalker's dead, and all this.
But then I like that, because Vader was like, you didn't kill Anakin, I did. And so at the same time, that gives Obi-Wan relief and takes that pressure off
he can
from
release
himself.
that part of himself that he has been internalizing so badly.
Yeah, that's something he needed to hear. Yet you didn't think you would hear it from the person himself.
And I mean, the only way for him to have defeated Darth Vader, I mean, he understood, okay, Anakin, he's this machine pretty much now. It's like, he knew he needed to attack the chest and that helmet. Because once he was able to do that, he was able to weaken Darth Vader, you know?
I just love that part, because he was like wheezing, and it was just, that's what made it more emotional too, was you knew he wasn't going to die. Yeah. But you felt pity for him. You know?
This is what he has become. This is the monster he's become.
You still feel pity for him. And then it was so cool with like Hayden's voice and
James Earl Jones. Yeah, that was great. I love that.
I love that you could pick them both out.
I like that both Hayden Christensen and James Earl Jones was there. That combo worked great. It's like I think it satisfied just all the fangirly things in me, you know. All that Obi-Wan.
I kind of forgot about all the Inquisitors.
I know, I'm about to forget everybody. I'm so excited about like Obi-Wan and Anakin, and Leia. Oh god, I love Leia. So kind of moving into the dark side of the universe, which again, okay, Darth Vader is part of that, but still, let's move to the other dark side of the universe. So we get the live action introduction of the Inquisitors. Is this the first time the Inquisitors have been on screen? Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're badass, because my only experience with the Inquisitors has been through the Rebels animated show. So I was pretty thrilled and excited. I was like, oh, goody, live action versions. So yeah, we get the Grand Inquisitor, played by Rupert Friend. He's just unrecognizable, seriously. Dude,
I don't know what I don't remember what he looks like now, so I have to like...
Look up Rupert Friend. He's a gorgeous British man, okay? He's an absolutely gorgeous British man. And he looks absolutely nothing like this character at all. Like, I can't see anything of Rupert Friend in there. So yeah, we got the Grand Inquisitor, and then we got another Inquisitor lady, right? Mm-hmm. Is that what she technically is?
Yeah.
And her name was...
Inquisitor.
What was her name? Reva? So, Reva? So yeah, you got your evil characters there. How did you feel about all that?
I loved it. And then we also got the fifth brother.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You know, where did he go?
Fifth brother.
You know what? That's true. What happened to him? Now that you just mentioned him, because he wasn't in that finale, was he? Because he was still running around.
The last we saw him was on like where the Inquisitors hang out. I loved it. Like, yeah, loving the Inquisitors on the Rebels, and then there was more in Jedi Fallen Order, the video game. So yeah, and then I know there's some in the comics, but I haven't read any of those things that they're in. But yeah, just getting them all like live action. And I love nothing more than the Inquisitors' lightsabers. I think they're the coolest thing.
So cool. Yeah.
And so then when finally Reva was like fighting Vader, which was a cool fight scene in itself, and she finally unleashed both of them and it started spinning, and I was like, this is the best thing ever. Now I wish somebody would have done a helicopter fly on their lightsaber, then that would have been cool.
I didn't have a problem with Reva. I liked Reva.
I really liked her. I liked her story made sense with the whole Obi-Wan thing.
Yeah.
Which was good. I liked that, she blamed Vader for everything.
I feel like this whole season was about, like, I guess redemption in a sort. Because Obi-Wan needed to find redemption within himself. And I think even Reva needed to find redemption. Yeah. You know? There's been a lot of hate for this poor lady on the internet, as usual. I was fine with her. I didn't really have
I thought she was a nice addition.
Yeah, I didn't really have a problem with her, to be honest.
I'd like to see her maybe pop up, maybe, if that's possible. I don't know if she's really needed for a second season.
She didn't die.
From the route that Obi-Wan left at the end, I don't know if she fits
I can see the two of them teaming up somehow randomly. Yeah. You know? Yeah, because I liked her backstory that she was a youngling. She was there when Order 66 went down. She was face to face with Darth Vader, but he didn't kill her for whatever reason.
Well, I can't remember what she said, but then she said that she pretended.
Oh, she played dead at some point.
She played dead at some point.
Okay.
But I can't remember how she got out of staring him in the eyes.
But I liked her backstory once it got revealed, that she was a youngling. And then, she has this moment, she can just straight out kill Luke Skywalker, you guys, and she chooses not to because she starts thinking about her own history. And this is a little boy. She was a little girl at some point. Can she just sit and that's just it. Does she want to be just like Darth Vader and kill a young person like that? So I really liked her journey.
So did she know that was Vader's son? Or did she just know that because she knew that she had to go out looking for Force-sensitive children. That's the Inquisitor's job. So I don't know which it was, because then I just thought she was out to get him, and then she was like, he's Force-sensitive. Why am I going to do the same thing that Vader did to other...
that was my one little nitpick, I think, with the season. I just wasn't quite sure, I
don't know if I need to rewatch the episode leading up to that.
Yeah.
Did she say something and I completely
forgot
missed it?
Yeah. Is there a detail I forgot? Yeah, because was she specifically after Darth Vader's children? Or, just Force-sensitive children? Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I need to...
If we missed a detail somewhere, I'm not sure. How do we feel about the Resistance? We get a little bit of the Resistance in here.
Good. I guess that's like the startup, one of the few startups that's going on. I liked them.
I really liked Adira Varma. What was her name? Talia? I really liked her and her robot friend. And then the one guy, the one, he's like from Parks and Recreation or something, ain't he? That guy, what's his name? Or no, The Office. What is he from? He's from some comedy thing.
Yeah.
The one guy.
Yeah.
I can't even think what his name was on this. Y'all know who we're talking about, probably, if you've seen it.
Sure.
The comedian guy. I can't think of his name.
The guy on the Eternals, right?
Yeah, and he's on Eternals, too, yeah. I like the Resistance group, and, the one little robot guy who couldn't speak. Or the droid.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was so sad when he died. When they were together, Talia and the little droid guy, and she blew up the thing to protect everybody. Oh my god, that was sad. I about cried there too. I'm not gonna lie, I about cried there. But yeah, I like seeing that little bit of the resistance in here, because that's definitely a group of characters that I think we can see come back.
Yeah, they
And
could
team up with Obi-Wan.
They could show up in anybody's.
Yeah, anything. They just pop up anywhere in the universe. Anything else? Is there anything else random you want to talk about? I think we covered a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I wish we could sit here and talk forever.
But
I just feel like I have a lot to gush about.
State the obvious.
What?
Ending
The ending.
of Qui-Gon.
Oh yeah, Qui-Gon,
Showing
guys.
up.
Oh my God, Qui-Gon. Since the start of the season, we were like, oh, please, because Obi-Wan was sitting there saying, oh, Master,
They
I need
couldn't
help,"
have
and
been kept. They couldn't have kept hinting at Qui-Gon and not have shown him.
stuff. Shown
That would've
Qui-Gon.
been
I know.
wrong.
Oh my God, that was great. I loved Liam Neeson actually came back. I don't know if him and Ewan McGregor were actually even in the same room together. They
I
probably
feel
weren't.
like they were.
I don't think they were even in the actual same room together, but it's okay. Just having Qui-Gon back was great. I need another season. I need a season 2 and like the adventures of Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Spirit Ghost.
Yeah, they need like some fun adventure time.
Yes.
Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Fourth
Lord.
Ghost.
So if you had to rank Obi-Wan Kenobi on a scale of 1 to 10 Mickey, what would you give it?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna give that sucker a 10.
A 10? Okay, I don't know if I go that high, but you're a little daring there. I think I'll still go with about a 9. I think I'll go with a 9 because I think like my few little nitpicks. Sometimes the pacing a little too slow for me in places. Sometimes I'm a little confused about a few little things, but overall, I mean, I just had very minor nitpicks, really, because more than anything, just the fangirl side of me, I was just thrilled. You know, that's how I'm kind of reviewing and talking about the show. Is more, I'm just coming more from it as a fan and just enjoying it and being happy with it and just being back with Obi-Wan Kenobi, pretty much. You know, I'm not being overly, really critical about it. I just don't want to be critical about it. I really don't. So yeah, is that all on our thoughts and feelings on Obi-Wan?
Yeah.
Yes, let's hope there's a season 2. I don't think we'll get Princess Leia, but that's okay. If we get more Obi-Wan, that's great.
Oh, I wonder though if they'll now see how popular she was. What if they gave her her own
she'll
little
get her own,
show?
She'll get her own little show. And you know,
Leia on her
and
own
you know
adventures.
What? Stranger Things is ending. A lot of people have always wanted Millie Bobby Brown as like a teenage version of Princess Leia. I'm down for that. I don't know about you, but I'm down for it.
Let's stick with this. Let's stick with this little cutie, and that's about it.
So you guys, that's it for our thoughts and our feelings on Obi-Wan Kenobi. In the comments below, have you guys watched Obi-Wan Kenobi? Did you love it? Did you hate it? If you didn't like it, that's okay. Let's just be pleasant and have a chill conversation about it. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye guys.